In order to find our BC Stat Social Determinants of Health tool, you can go to the BC Stat homepage. If you scroll slightly down, you will be able to see the tool highlighted as one of our first items. Nonetheless, if you cannot find it here, you can easily go to our dashboard sections. And while in the data dashboards section, you can scroll down until you find the item that you want to explore. In this case, social determinants of health is highlighted as the first one. Once you log into once you enter the social determinants of health homepage, you're going to be greeted with a section that has 5 domains. These are the 5 domains of the social determinants of health. We pulled this classification from HHS's Healthy People 2030. The 5 domains are neighborhood, health, education, social community, and economy. These are just major classifications as to how we divide the different metrics into a sort of theme. And for each of the cards, you can see 2 metrics that are highlighted for each of the domains. If users click on any of these buttons, it will take you to the map that displays the specific metric. Before we go to that map view, though, we want to finish exploring the rest of the homepage. So aside from those top 5 domains and highlighted metrics, if you scroll a little bit below, you will be able to explore our total library of social determinants of health metrics that we have currently available. Now, this current library is expected to grow. BC Stat is quickly working on incorporating more metrics. As time progresses, we are talking to different departments and trying to expand data that is available at our homepage. Users can also use the button on the top right that is named Select Data as another way to explore the different metrics that are available. The metrics that are going to be highlighted here are similar to the section that we explored below. But in this case, users are able to have, one, a search bar where you can enter keywords in order to find metrics that you're interested in. For example, if we write the word internet, the application will be able to highlight the layers that have that keyword highlighted in their metric name. Users will also be able to have a filter button. This filter button will allow users to filter the metrics based on the 5 domains that we already mentioned in the past. This is just to tailor the list that you want to go through if you're looking for a specific metric or just want to see what type of metrics are available for a specific domain. So let's start exploring the metrics. Once users select the metric, they will be transported to the metric view of the application. In the metric view, we'll have different components. This are the interactive map, which is front and center. The chart, which if it's displayed is going to be on the bottom left. The description of the metric, which will give you a description of what the metric displays and everything the user needs to understand so they can interpret the layer correctly. A box with a generalized statistic. Sometimes this generalized statistic might be a percentage or an average, or even in some occasions, it will be featured number that will change depending on the census tract that you will choose. The last 2 components would be a legend, which will allow you to interpret the symbology of the map, and an address search bar that's located on the top left. Once users are in the metric view, the interactive map allows the users to zoom in and zoom out as needed, and users will be able to see the different metrics for the different county census tracts. Now, the metrics are going to be displayed with a symbology of circles that are proportional based on the value of the metric. So in this situation, the larger the circle, the larger the number of people 65 years and over who worked at least once during the year. Color will also allow users to understand the differences in the values at a larger scale. What are census tracts? A basic way of thinking of census tracts is it's a similar unit as the zip codes that were created by the census in order to divide the territory. Now, in this scenario, a lot of people don't know which census tracts they live in compared to zip code, which is commonly used. We are prepared for this, so users can easily just click on the search bar and search the address that they're interested in. In this case, we are just going to search the Towson Historic Courthouse, which is 400 Washington Avenue. And the application will show you the specific address. And if users just zoom out slightly, they will be able to see the census tract where that address is located. Once users find a census tract that they're interested in, users can select said census tract and get a little bit more information about the metric for that specific census tract. So in this scenario, the historic courthouse is located in census tract 4907.03, and that in this census tract, 53% with margin of error of plus or minus 31% of residents age 65 and over worked within the last 12 months. Now, this specific layer is sourced from the American Community Survey, and a lot of our metrics are going to be sourced from the American Community Survey, but we're also putting up layers that are based on county data. So I encourage people to always take a look at the metric description to get more information about the metric, where it's sourced, and what it is truly displaying. Lastly, once users have explored the metric to their satisfaction and gotten the information that they required, users can select the Select Data button up top in order to browse a different metric that they would like to then go to. In this scenario, I would like to go to library cards registration. And the process can begin once again. I wanted to go to this metric because I just wanted to show the different general statistic box for this case. In this case, we see that there is no general statistic yet, but once users click on a census tract, that number will populate. This is because some of these generalized statistics are dependent on the selection the user makes. Once users are ready to move on, or if they want to return to the homepage, users can always select the Baltimore County logo up top, and that will immediately send them back to the Social Determinants of Health homepage.